What is going on, everybody? FS17 here. We are back for some more Farming Simulator 17 awesomeness on PV17. This episode we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Well, not really different. Just going to be mowing some grass here, getting some stuffs done, I guess you could say. Picked up a new loading wagon mod here. It's called the TSL Silo Space. I went ahead and modded it a little bit to my likings to basically hold more grass, because I've noticed I just don't I don't want to have to keep going back and forth with grass. It just fills up really quickly. So I have the TSL Silo Space run with it's run with a semi truck to deal with that, and I bumped it up so it holds 250,000 liters of grass, so shouldn't be too bad. That is the hopes anyways, and it'll really help us out with getting grass to our cows and sheep. So anyway, so you know, get the mowing done faster and just really go along and, you know, get all the grass that we need picked up and stuff like that. So we are doing pretty good. I have not yet ran around and did all the chores that need to be done, such as like the dealing with the factories, getting the pallets moved out of the way, refilling the fuel areas of the sawmills, stuff like that. So that'll be soon-ish. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. So yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get this kind of set up here, that way so I can just pretty much do this. So I'm being a little bit lazy. It's never too bad of a thing to be lazy. Temporarily, at least while you're playing video games. Any other time, such as like when you're at work or anything like that, don't ever be lazy. Work to your full potential. But in a video game where we farm, it's okay to be lazy. So yeah, that is the goal right now, is just to get things moving. It's just a little trying to keep things moving, at least. Everyone's working in sync on the fields, stuff like that. Hopefully says that the New Holland is blocked. Well, he's not blocked, he's just getting unloaded. Okay, that's fine. I'm just kind of keeping tabs up there in the top left, just to kind of make sure everything's going to plan and everyone's filling up as they should and harvesting as they should, while we do our own little thing over here. And that is the beauty of Courseplay, to allow you to not really have to worry about what's going on over here. Is the combine almost full? You know, because the Courseplay really takes care of that in terms of basically just you have your regular hired worker. All these squares, or these fields are square, so I don't really have to worry about that. And then you have to worry about the, you know, the combines. Oh man, is the combine going to be full? Do I have to stop what I'm doing over here to go unload that combine? It takes time, and to really help kind of maximize on that, you know, Courseplay really helps a lot in that retrospect there. You know, to where we can do what we need to do on this side of the farm, stuff like that, such as getting the grass that we need. So I'm doing a straight line method here. I'm not just buzzing around all around the field, because I want it to be easy for when we go to pick up the grass, because we still have to do this. I haven't really gone too in depth with Courseplay and how to really basically do this. I mean, I know how to do it. Let me prove this real quick. Sorry about that. But really, I just don't know exactly, you know, how would I set this up to do that, or how would I have the truck come by to pick it up, that sort of stuff. Actually, let me see here. Oh, I don't want that. I just want to save this course. Let's save to number 1. So every time we load it up, this should pop up there. There we go. Which is perfect. So everything's still going in sync there. Our New Holland is full, so it's waiting. Hopefully, well, actually both of our New Hollands are full, so hopefully our trucks will kick into action, or our John Deere perhaps, and get that handled. I have faith in them. They haven't done me wrong yet, so a little bit buggy coming back into the game. I had to leave to get the mod, and then just trying to get everything kind of set back up again is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Not really. I mean, it's not really a super pain in the ass. Just kind of So then you got to go through, load the courses, start them up, make sure they're kind of doing what they need to be doing. And sometimes they still, sometimes they mess up still. Such as like my truck, the Kenworth one that's running with the Russell mesh. It was doing circles because it was too close to a waypoint that it couldn't meet. Like I started the course like at a bad spot, I guess, where it couldn't drive to that waypoint. It was just doing circles around it. That's never like too bad. So yeah. Figured out. So it looks like our Freightliner is offloading the New Holland. That's on field 41. What is our John Deere doing? Our John Deere is 71% full of coffee, but yet I think it might have ran out of space on the field, so I might have to go over there and manually unload it, and then probably load up a new thing for the new field. Yeah, we'll get her going. This mowing needs to happen. We'll go ahead and actually shut off the mow for right now. I have to run over and fix this if I could find it. Okay, run right here. Just as I suspected. You were just that combine telling me to stop. Okay, well, I'm telling you to go. It's okay. It's kind of pointless on these smaller fields. The 70-30 definitely is kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass because of how close it is with the header. Sometimes it really kind of has a hard time being able to really get that fine angle to get in there with those wheels because the header is so wide. There we go there. It says Freightliner dump 3 is in traffic, which means that's the one over there in field 41. We'll buzz over there, take a look, see what's going on. Sometimes this happens too with this one, not you. Of course, you're like the star child of this thing here. Okay, what's going on, Hizzer? You just happened to stop at the end of the course. So there we go, that's going to deal with that. And back over to 70-30 because it is slipping. I usually don't have to do this a whole lot with this developer version. It's been actually pretty decent. It's just he's just an idiot. I know you're full, but you decided to drive right into the frickin' combine. Okay, all right. Let's. Oh jeez. There we go. Okay, now you go. Get out of here. Messing shit up. So we'll just stick with this guy right here. He's also got a little patch over there that we're gonna get done. It's kind of weird too, because field 12 will actually allow, or no, field 15 will actually allow you to what's it called? It actually runs into field 14 whenever you're trying to work on it. So I just had this guy doing field 15, and when he was like done, it automatically ran over into this field, so he started working on that. Makes it pretty nice. So there we go. harvest on field 14 and 15 is now done. We just have to run over and do field 12, and then we'll be good on the small farm here. Like so. There you go, pal. Do you, man. Come here, 70-30. Let's go ahead and stop this driver here. We'll unload this course here and load up field 12. And of course we'll drive the course. So hopefully he doesn't get caught there. No, he didn't. Cool. So he's going to drive over here to this waypoint, and then once he reaches that waypoint, he'll see the combine, and then he'll go on and unload it because it's all the way full. Either that, or he's just going to drive the course just because. Yeah, he's going to drive the course. He's going to act like he's full and then do that. So we'll just stop this guy right here. There we go. Okay, where were we? We were mowing. Everything should be working in sync. Let's just pop back over here to field 41, check on them real quick. Still doing fabulous. I did that last header row over there. And then our dump truck is wonderfully unloading that New Holland. Alright, cool. So things are working in sync. Sometimes they boggle themselves out, but, you know, not everything's always perfect. So where were we? We were mowing some grass. Let me turn off my super speed here. So how I have 167,000 is I sold the loading wagon that was on the back of this. Guy here. Gave me about 85,000. Should be enough to pick up the silo space, as it is only 65,000. A little bit underpriced, but hey, I'm not the one that made the prices, and I'm going to take full advantage of those prices. Right on. We're doing good here, guys. We're doing real good. We're getting things done. Things are working in sync here. New Holland, both New Hollands are getting unloaded. The one New Holland is now done, so he's going to start harvesting again. And yeah, cool. It's always wonderful when everything goes in sync. And as well, the Kenworth T800 up there, the one that was running on the Lavender field, that should be running now to go offload it. Nope, he will be now, since he's full. Since he's full, he will run up to the thing and unload it, and then come right back to the forage harvester to continue on their journey together. That is such a beautiful thing how that works. It leaves such a... I hated forage harvesting because you had to have someone right next to you all the time. Excuse me. And, you know, now that that's taken care of with courseplay, it is a beautiful, marvelous thing to have. I'm going to go ahead and stop the mowing here. Flip our UE here. Control W on the line, so he follows it. Let's get ourselves lined up perfectly. That way so I get these nice straight lines. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go, that's what I wanted. So silly me, I went downstairs to try to change out my coil or my atomizer on my vape, and I have the wrong style coil. So I got to go take those back and hopefully get exchanged for the right type. Silly me. And while this thing's control W'd, and I'm steadily on the gas, I'm going to check my email really quick here on my phone. I've got an order coming in for some new juice. Kind of excited for that. I need to empty out my email. Good lord. royalty. We are here. Tracking for my order. Let's see where it's at. It's in transit. Expected delivery day Monday, April 3rd. I might even be here today. That'd be totally awesome. Alright. So here we go here. Onward to victory. I have a ton of grass. We're not going to have to mow for a while, which will be awesome. I don't know how. Maybe courseplay might work for this. Then again, I don't know. Something. If you guys have ran courseplay and doing mowing for you and stuff like that, let me know. Did it work? Did it do good? It's all that kind of stuff that I'm kind of curious of here. Transporting. Things are going good up here. I'm always keeping tabs up there on the top left, checking out what's going on. Those New Holland harvesters are definitely a blessing to have, that way so they're not constantly unloading all the time. Things are going pretty good. There still are, because, you know, the high yielding crops that we plant, but it's still doing marvelously. Curious as to what's going on over there with the John Deere. Nope, he's unloading. Okay. Sometimes when I look over there and the thing's still stuck at 100, I'm just curious. Sometimes I might get caught on something and not tell you. Tell you what though, sometimes when I'm just like, oh man, I'm so burnt out of this game, then you start working, you start getting things moving, progressing on the farm, then you really get back into it really fast. It's a wonderful game. So there you go, he offloaded the New Holland harvester. It's only down to 65% because he was full. Now the John Deere 7030 Premium is now on its way to drop off its full trailer into the silos. I think we're going to do hemp again for the next harvest. Might be the plan. And as for our cows and our sheep, we really need, you know, that's why we're doing this, is to really kind of get their silos filled up for them so they can start producing good stuff. And we might also take a load or two over to the fermenter to get fermented into silage and all that fun stuff. And we also need to transport the slurry to the slurry separator place and get the straw out of it. I might even do a round of straw, why not? I mean, wheat isn't really very good to plant, I mean, but they need the straw, so might as well see what's up. And we got the silo space, we just buzz up and down the fields and everything. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, by the time you guys think about it, then I'm already going to be way past it. It's the only bad thing about pre-recording is, you know, not so much feedback. You know, I'm able to get to your guys' feedback and kind of see what's going on. You know, in the first few episodes, you're like, why don't you get courseplay? Well, touche, I already had courseplay in the future episodes that I already had pre-recorded. I'm not too far in the pre-recording, so don't worry. I'm already about halfway through my recordings that I currently have with the video that I uploaded yesterday. I need to upload a video today and as well tomorrow. So, and then I think I recorded maybe, this might be my 4th or 5th one today, which is actually really good. So, I got in those moods too where I was just like, oh, you know what, I'm going to record, I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to slam down some recordings, and the next thing you know, I get up here, I'm like, Well, let's hop on YouTube for a little bit. Or, hey, let's go play some Dirt 3, which I am going to play a little bit of Dirt 3 today. Just because I like Dirt 3. It's fun. I just don't really record it, though, just because it's kind of, I don't want to say not worth it to, to record, but it's definitely just, It's kind of hard to explain. Go. That's just, we don't even have to really, honestly, plant any fields with grass, because we've got all the grass we need over here. Could also probably do another round of logging to keep the logs for the the lumber rolling at the sawmills, stuff like that. Speaking of which, I still need to go check those, but we need to worry about grass first. So. Alright. So, I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I can't remember if I said it in the last episode. I was talking about this little bump that was on my scar on my knee. And I ended up calling my mom about it, just like saying, "Hey mom, like, I got this going on," stuff like that. I was Skyping her, and she was looking at it as best she could, and she's like, "Well, have you tried squeezing it?" I'm like, "No," because I was kind of afraid. I'm like, "I don't think it needs to be squeezed." I didn't even, like, she said, "Don't use your nails, but use your fingers and lightly press in on it." I kid you not, man. A whole bunch of pus and blood shot out of that thing like no other. I was actually honestly afraid. Like, I was like, am I dying? Is it infected? I think it's just from the, whatchamacallits, the dissolvable, stitches. I think one of them's not fully dissolved just yet, but it's trying to. I guess it's just my body's way of fighting it or something. I don't know. Helper A. We don't have a helper A. I better check on them just in case here. There's 2 New Hollands. Let's get our full sprint mode on here. They're working just fine. They're almost done with the field, which is great. And you probably stopped in the way. Yep. Which is fine. He's just... They wait for the fill level to be reached. And sometimes they just accidentally stop, I guess, in the harvester's path. Wasn't in his path earlier, but they just don't account for it. Same with you. You just so happen to stop in his way. There we go. There we go. Easy fix. Easy fix. Alright, that's to go this way. So I'm starting to pick this map up a little bit more. I'm starting to not get us lost all the time. Control W. Ooh. And of course, as soon as I fix myself here, he gets stuck in traffic, which means he probably just not lined up good enough for his expectations, I guess. Like I said, it's probably just those small acute angles. See, he's thinking he's going to run into this. Which is fine. There you go. Just got to toggle him just a tiny bit there. Alright. So he should be good to go. Alright, he's offloading that guy here. Let's get back to what we were doing, if I can find my way back. Derp. Totally not the right way. This is the right way over here. Beautiful, fresh cut field. Now I gotta start the engine again, dang it. There we go. Alright, back to what we were doing. Mowing some grass. There we go. Everything's looking good over there. New Holland is offloading, everything's working in sync again. It's glorious. Ugh. Go ahead and raise our mowers. Lower our mowers, there we go. This is going to be a lot of grass. It's going to be nice. As soon as our harvester's done on field 41, we got to send them on the other 2 fields too. So we're going to be harvesting for a while, which is good. We also need to sell some crops to make some money. That's another thing. I won't go all the way up to the road this time because there is some bumps. Well, screw it. Why not? The more grass we have mowed, the better. Oh yeah. John Deere's full. He's going to go offload himself. And they're almost full themselves. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's probably the most I've ever mowed in a long time, honestly. Which is great. We're doing good. Now I could probably just to neaten it up, I can go around the edges there where I stopped mowing. That way so I don't run into the rock face. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have to worry about grass for a while. Cool. Perfect harmony. Everything's working. Glorious. So yeah. Oh, my dog's barking. Big M mower. Gotta love it. Especially for these industrial size farms. And as well, guys, if you guys have any tips or anything like that you want to throw my way, anything that you think I can try out or improve on, let me know. Shoot me a comment down below. And if you guys are still watching this video at this point, if you're one of those special few that just like to chillax and play and stuff like that, you might hear this or not, tell me what your favorite color is in the comments down below. See who's really watching. It's all in good fun. Alright. So sad that I ran out of this juice, my favorite juice, so fast. Alright. Let's go ahead and raise them up. Here we go. And that's the hard work of a farmer right there. That's a lot of grass. I think we might fill up the silo space 4 or 5 times, or maybe 6. I hope. That would be awesome. Chemware's all full of lavender, so it's taking that stuff back to the thing. Looking good. Won't run into the Freightliner because it's currently offloading. It looks like one of our helpers have completed their task too. The one on field 12. That's good. We're doing just fine. We're going to turn on our pool beacons. I don't know what my dog's barking at. My wife's taking a nap, so... the glorious Big M in all of its glory. Cool. Tons and tons of mowing away. Why do I always constantly sing when I get bored? Wait, no, I'm not bored, I'm just playing. It's April Fool's. I don't really follow April Fool's Day, but sure, I'll say that's why I'm singing. This is like my zen mode, though. I love mowing grass. So definitely by the next episode you guys will see what the silo space is all about, the big loading wagon that I've got. If you guys want the silo space mod, I do have it in one of my mod showcases. If you guys poke around, try to find it. It is my own modded version. So I didn't make it. so I didn't steal. I'm not stealing it. I just edited the XML file a little bit to hold more. It's definitely a really nice mod to have. It works like a dream. So we used it for silage purposes last time. Put in a big old bunker silo, and it was awesome. Really did good. All right. No, while we're waiting here, we might as well. Let's run over there and get the 7030 all finished up here. They just work on this field all the time. I don't even move them from the field much anymore. You're doing good. Cool. Field 5 will be our next mojo. I like Field 5. I've never actually owned it in a farm sim game, so. Alright, so we can get this guy loaded here. Grab our 7030. Stop le driver. Start the engine. There we go. Cancel off its course that it has. Go finish off loading it. There we go. So that's all done there. Let's run back over here to our other field, check on it. How we doing? Doing good, doing good. Okay. Gotta sell that Kirovitz. And doing good. Let's see, where are we going here? Oh, let's run over to Brown's here. Check on this. Probably ran out of fuel. It did, so we're going to have to refill this. Or just take those wood chips over there in that pile and put them over here. That's how you refuel it, pretty much. Self-sustaining, and it gives you wood chips at the same time. So you're actually still making money. Really cool. And run all the way over here. How's this thing doing? Quite good. It's just out of space. So we'll handle that accordingly. Get off. Get off. Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So it's got all the space it needs. Probably might be out of logs. Nope, we still got a lot of logs left, which is good. Alright. So got that one handled there. We'll get a truck by soon and pick those up. And last but not least, before we end the episode here, let's check on our palletizing stuffs. So this needs to be emptied. go. Next, it's like a little assembly line here. It's really nice that they bundle them up like that. So these are going to be the pallets that we use in the greenhouses. Got plenty of pallets here going around, which is good. So plenty of wood still there stacked up. So we're going to be producing more pallets as we go. So everything's working in sync as it should. Perfect. Perfect little world. Cool. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I'm BDog743. As you guys all know, please comment, like, subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already before. If you guys already have, you guys know you're already beautiful people. Thank you again for watching my channel here, guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that we're putting out here. When we come back here, I'm going to go ahead and finish the mowing this and grab the silo space here and kind of show you guys what that's all about. And got to tend to the animals a little bit, keep them going. So, right on guys, I also got to get this thing refilled too. So, without further ado guys, I'm BDog743, hope you guys are enjoying, and we'll catch you guys on the farm next time.
By the blackouts every other night.